I'm going to start with, it's going to be happening the same hour for the next 5 days, okay? I'm going to be going through pretty much what I do on Sniper Pro. I know Mate here since March has been in Oliver's sort of boot camp and live sessions. So he has some insights of how Oliver plays it, okay? But I don't want you guys to get confused either. So I want to go through the strategy that I have set up that's working, that's making me profitable. And actually, there's two people in the Polish community who, from last week's sessions, started using the strategy and has been sending me their profits and their screenshots of the entries. So let's kick it off. If you have guys any questions when we start off?
I brought my friend with me. He didn't join, he's here.
That's Sean.
Yeah, it is Sean.
I know Sean.
He needs to come anyway, the bollocks. Learn, study. Very important stuff as well.
1 minute, because someone's texting me that he wants to join in.
Perfect, even better. Can I rub one of these? Mm-hmm.
Are you guys trading still on the demo accounts, or I haven't met you before, Sebastian, Marco? Yeah,
Live account.
Live already. Third week, and since second week I started to go on live.
12 weeks in, yeah.
No, 3 weeks, and after the second, since the second. Oh, you're talking about yourself?
No. I'm asking you. So three weeks. You're just on
3
the.
weeks. After the second week, I was training just for my first week, and then I went away into the real world. So it's completely different. I mean, completely different working out for me. The demo went very well for me, and I came in thinking, it's easy money. I mean, without much analysis and without much signals, kind of half of it I made a few losses, and then another few losses, and another few losses, and
that's live. That's why you need to listen to Natalia, boys.
Different because we all have some emotional connection with the money. Like, you know, everyone spends it differently. Everybody thinks about the money differently. So
still, boys,
listen to Natalia. When you do a demo, like you don't think about losing the demo money too much, but the real money.
I saw a reel the other day. Some woman came in and she said, I don't know, like it was some joke as well. Like, you know, she said, I'm not afraid of the red days, you know, and she lost, I don't know, 200K like in one trade. And she was like, you know, I'm not afraid of the red days, like, you know, like Jesus, man, like you lost 200K like in matter of minutes.
Well, if you're playing like 1% of your whatever you have,
that's just the management.
If you can win that money back, then I mean,
it's like, you know, how much you have to put that money that you're sure, like, and how much you are sure, and how much you are ready to part away with that money, because it might not go the way you wanted to go.
That I didn't put too much in, you know, just for the start, see how it's kind of test the water.
That's the best way to go, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, but it still was a bit demotivating, you know, when you lose, and
it is, yeah.
You're like, oh no, it's going bad now, you know, and they're like, yeah, but look, it's
me and Sebastian actually had a call, so we have a plan in action for this week. He got a step-by-step what to do. So hopefully this week is going to look better than the previous one. And Mate, are you back on the charts?
I'm back on the charts. I came back 7th of July, and I'm moving the place. I'm moving to Carlo, so I had a couple of stuff to move back. I was just following the charts a little bit. Like I'm trading NAS, so I'm not trading the gold. But yeah, I had a couple of. I think I had maybe lost 150 this last week. I was betting on 0.02, like a little bit, but I was just trying some other stuff. Like I was trying the stuff that was working out before, but then like it went the other way around. Like,
so that's why Mate, what do I always say? stick to the same thing. Don't complicate. Don't kind of try out new things. Stick to one thing and master it. Because that's
Yeah,
the key. And
that's
are you
kind of
are you going
yeah,
to
that's
all
kind of
of
the
our
thing. That's
sessions?
kind of the thing that I did. Like I follow the market. Sometimes I don't even, well, like from for 5 days from Monday to Friday, I maybe do maybe three to four trades. But I'm just waiting for the market to be where I kind of, I'm thinking. And a couple of times before, it did happen, but yeah, it just blow back. So I was following the same rules I was following before. Like I haven't tried, but the thing is also like I wasn't even focused enough. I didn't put the stop loss actually where I should have. Like, that's the thing. Yeah, I kind of yeah, that's the thing I always keep in mind. Like when John Oliver was saying, like stop, you shouldn't be stop moving stop loss further from the original
Mm-hmm.
first one. I was like, yeah, it
That's
might go
why
down.
that's where you keep it so you don't move it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that
But
way
like,
you can like zero your
but it's
account.
also like, yeah, I like it's not a big money. I know I can handle that loss,
Yeah.
like, in financial kind of viewpoint.
Well, let's say hi to Emily because he joined the call and say hi to Jeremy.
Hello,
And
hello.
you can guys
Uh,
unmute yourself, say hi as well. Emily's is very quiet.
Hi, Emil. Hello, hello.
Hi,
he fell
Jer.
asleep, fell asleep on us, man. Are we so boring?
Come on, Emily. It's your camera, your energy. We need you.
Oh man, take a lamp sip. Take a lamp sip. Join us.
Oh, my phone is overheating. I have to use a frozen Goambek kurde. To cool down my phone, like.
Okay,
Kurde,
guys. So
this is
I'm gonna
dedication.
hit off. I'm gonna hit off the boot camp with the sniper. I have a little presentation, and then I'm gonna go through actual live scanner, which I have over here. I don't have any entry, so I'm not really quick in looking at it. So I want to go through the actual basics of Sniper Pro because there is a person here that has no clue about what this is, and then I have few people that only joined, so they're still starting on their sniper journey. Okay, so I'm going to mute you guys. If you have a question, pop it into the chat or just type in a 1 and then I'll know to unmute you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, find this thing now. Okay. Okay, so everyone's muted. So I'm going to kick off with Sniper, okay? So Total Beginners, Sniper Pro is an AI scanner on the platform that we use to analyze the market and enter a trade, okay? We use it on the GFU platform because that's the platform we're all under. We execute the trade from the scanner then on our separate app, which is called MetaTrader 5. And the strategy that I've been using since January has the core rule of 5 confirmations for an entry to be valid. Okay. So first things first, you get access to the scanner. So you log into the GFU Live or the app because we also have an app where you can have it on your phone with you at all times. Of course, on your phone sometimes it can be very small, so people prefer to use it on the laptop. Then of course you get set up with MetaTrader 5. That is where you get logged into your broker account, open the symbol that you're going to be trading, and then that's where all your trades are going to happen. For this strategy, I only have the strategy fully with gold. Okay, I know some of you guys use Sniper Pro for other ones, like Mate with NAS, and then I know Bitcoin is being used as well. So I've only used it on gold, but the last 2-3 weeks I'm testing it on the other pairs as well, if it's the same scenario happening on the other pairs. I'm currently testing it on demo, trying to find out if it works on other ones. But for now, I'm sticking to gold because if something's working, I'm sticking to it. So the dashboard on the scanner. You will see this on the very top of the scanner, and I will run through it so you can see it here on the top. And pretty much first row is telling you your bias. So whether it's a bullish or bearish. Bullish is when the market is going up. Bearish is when the market is going down. So in the going up market, you're looking for positions where you buy something. When it's in the bearish, you're looking to sell something. So open a trade on a sell basis. And when this is the color on the row 1, that's the only trend actions we're looking for, which I'm going to show you a step how you know which one as well without using box. So then row number 2 is the market state. So is it trending? Is it very strong in that kind of bullish or bearish scenario? Consolidating. Consolidating means that the market is going up and down, and it doesn't really know whether it wants to continue up or continue down. It's just in that frame where I don't personally trade because it's a very dangerous market because you just don't know which way it's going to go. Pulling back, it means that there is a shift and the market now, for example, on the image is going from a bullish to a bearish, but it's only pulling back. So then it's analyzing the sniper to see if you have an entry for what. And then row number 3, you have the strength of that trend. So we have very strong strength. We have a strong one. Neutral usually happens when the market is consolidating because you just don't know whether it's still trending or not. Weak is when it happens when it's pulling back, and very weak when it's just about to change trend, which I'll show you as well on the 5 steps of the scanner. So on the chart elements that I look for and the ones I focus on this strategy, there's 4 kind of things that I look out for. There is a purple and orange direction lines on the scanner. When they are below the price, that's the buy side only. And I'll show you an example of that one now. And then if the purple and orange lines are above the price, I'm looking for sell positions only. So I'm going to jump over to the scanner. And currently, I'd say you can unmute yourself and let me know if you can see the orange and the purple line on the chart.
I think Italian with Kevin.
Oh, there's Emily's. So there's the orange line. I'm gonna make this bigger.
Golden EMA, yeah.
And this is the purple line. And I don't use trading words like Mate just said, EMA. I don't use those type of words because I like to make my life simple. Like, I know learning them, of course, learn away, but I still get people asking me some like trading dictionary words that I have no idea what they're talking about because I don't overcomplicate it for myself. I have a scanner, I have a strategy, it works. Purple and orange line, it is for me. Okay. So these are the 2 lines that I'm talking about. And currently they are above the chart. I'm looking for sell positions. But also when I'm looking back, those 2 lines have been consolidating, which means they have been in the middle of the chart. So the market is still kind of deciding where it's going to go. Because here it was trending up because the lines are below the chart. So I would have been looking for buys here. But then it had a crossover. So it was consolidating and deciding what's going to happen with the market. Currently, we're at the stage where it's below. So the chart is below the lines. And we have the box here, which is bearish, neutral, pulling back. So that's what I'm talking about. It's the part where it's in a consolidation, it's pulling back. So it might go back to being a bullish trend. So we're at this phase where it doesn't know where it's going. But that's the 2 lines that I'm talking about here. Then what we have is the card. So it has a plus and a figure. Blue is for bullish, so you're looking for buys. Red is for sell, so you're looking for sells. So the color coding couldn't be simpler for this, okay? And that is an example here. So you have the card in blue and the card in red. So that's what they mean. It's giving you the first kind of indication of what's happening on the chart. And then Bollinger lines. So there are 3 on the top of the chart and 3 on the bottom. So they indicate on the strategy whether I'm entering a trade or not. So I'm going to show you them. So the 3 on the bottom is the blue ones. I'm going to arrow them up. This is something must be wrong with my laptop. Yeah, something's wrong with my laptop. So I can do those arrows.
I think it's just a little bit glitchy because we're on the Zoom call as well, so maybe it just needs the memory.
Yeah, so but these ones are working. I can move them. So we have 1, 2, and 3 on the bottom. So there are my 3 Bollinger lines. And the same thing on the top. So we have the 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so they're called Bollinger lines, and they are in the strategy of the steps that I use to place an entry. Okay, so then we go to the signal panel. So it shows the retest, the reversals.
Sorry, Natalia, can I interrupt there for a second?
Yeah.
Can you explain what position the Bollinger lines should be before entering? So, like, if they're in the red now, yeah? So would that be an indication for sell, right? And if they were down for blue, that would be indication for buy, is it?
Yeah, so if they are here, when it comes to the 5 steps of, I haven't gone through the 5 steps yet, but yeah, so I will tell you exactly like where they're supposed to be on the chart for it to be a valid trade. Right now here is a potential entry for a sell because pretty much everything has been lined up. But for me, that trade is a risky trade because it's just in a neutral position and it's a possibility it could go back to being bullish.
Because the chart showed
I will go through exactly like
that it was consolidating there before at the start.
Yeah. So right now, like even though like the position is is a sell, it's a very risky trade, especially because you have +7 of a buy right before this one. So it could possibly just go back here and then continue up and break that trend because it's pulling back. So it's not exactly in a trending position.
All right, so does it mean kind of it has to stay in that zone of the red Bollinger lines for longer?
Not longer. So how it is here, let me show you. So how it is situated here, what I look at is, so the middle line of the Bollinger lines, that's where I'm looking for kind of where the handles are. But it has been a very, very big down candle, and see, like this has just went up again. Like I said, come down here and then back up because it's consolidating. But I look for the candles to be in the middle line of the Bollinger in order to say that is one entry confirmation that I'm considering this trade is going to be valid. And see how the box now changed to trending and it's bullish.
Yeah, that's a big jump.
And the reason now for that is because it was in a red box and it was pulling back. That's why I said like this was one of the kind of entry positions that I would enter, but I wouldn't have entered this trade because of that, because it was pulling back and because how it has been situated for over the last hour. And there isn't any news tonight, so I don't know why it went like that, because usually when Trump decides to speak, those candles just fly up. But yeah, So that's the Bollinger lines. Did I answer the question?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So then we go on to the signal panel, which is on the bottom. So this is the signal panel. So here, pretty much the only thing that I look for is this middle. So the blocks in color. So you have the blue and the red. So this is what I look at the most in the 5-step approach. The Zoom is going to, I think, end in like 7 minutes. So I'm gonna send over a new link and we'll jump on it again, okay? Okay. So pretty much the 5-step entry checklist, okay? So I'm just gonna go onto the chart and explain the steps for you. The first step I look at when I go onto Sniper to look for an entry. First, I pick my gold in a 1-minute scenario. So I only trade on a 1 minute and it's the gold. So first step I look at is the orange and the purple line. Where are they situated on the scanner? Currently now they're on, I can't even say anything about this now where it's going to go. But I look at where the purple and the orange line is. If it's above the chart, I'm looking for sells. If it's below the chart, I'm looking for buys. The second thing I look for is that card. So +7 card, the red one or the blue one, matching the step number 1. Third step is where the candles are situated in the Bollinger lines. So I'm looking for ideally the way it is around here. So I'll be looking if a candle was around this area, then I will be entering. So ideally, if this card was here and the 2 AMAs were below the chart, I would have been entering here on the buy because it has been in the middle line and it's the closing of the candle, not the knot or whatever you want to call it. Mate, what's the right way to say it?
Golden EMA.
No, from the candle. You know the long thing from the candle, the wick.
Oh,
there you go, Camille answered.
I said thick wick.
Yeah. A wick. So yeah, we have a candle and a wick. So the wick is the kind of line that goes up and then the candle is where it actually closes. So I'm looking for where the candle closes on the Bollinger lines. So I'm looking for them to close in the middle one, not just the wick. So that's step number 3. Step number 4, what I look for is this bottom here. I'm looking for the first card on this to be the same color matching the card and the trend that I'm going in for. So as soon as the candle closes in that color, I check for my risk to reward ratio. So for example, we're going to say we've entered this. So it was around here. So I check for my stop loss to be just below. Oh my God, my laptop is glitching. Yeah, my laptop. So I put my stop loss just below the lowest point where those candles were in the Bollinger lines. And then my take profit is on the first Bollinger line. And if it's a 1-to-1, which it is here, I enter that trade. If it's anything below, for example, when I'm risking $10, if I'm not getting $10 in profit, I don't enter that trade. If it's anything below. So if I'm risking 10 and getting 5, that's not a trade for me. So I wait until I have the...
How many...
What?
How many pips would that be from here? I can't see the numbers.
I don't go by pips, Mate. I'm telling you straight away.
Yeah, but how much? Well, then how much can you calculate? How much would let's say be pretty much the profit from that trade if you did enter? So
if I did enter, I'd go onto my MetaTrader. I've set my lines of where I'm going to put my stop loss. Check if the parameters are marking with the take profit. If I have a 1-to-1, I enter.
But Natalia, do you know
like
what?
I said,
do you know every time I see I do trades, do you know, like by the Sniper Pro, it's always like I don't make like $10 plus. I don't find them trades.
What do you? Well, okay, I'll say I'll have to.
Like, you know,
I'll
the
have to
ratio, it's
catch up with
always
you.
like, the ratio for me is always like nearly the same, like loss as win. Is that like supposed to be, yeah?
So 1-to-1. If you're risking 10, you should be getting 10.
Okay, yeah. I get you.
So looking for those kind of setups.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the last part that I look at. So my stop loss below the lowest or above the highest, if it's a sell, and take profit to the first Bollinger line. And then if it's a 1-to-1, I enter. Sometimes it's more than 1-to-1. Last week I had a 1-to-3. So I risked, for example, $10, I got 30. So for me, it's quantity, not quality. So quality instead of quantity. So I'm looking for the best setups instead of a lot of setups. So we have 1 minute on the call. So I'm going to pause the chat and I'm going to send you guys a new link. Okay?
Yeah, perfect.
Sorry, Natalia, I have to go. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. I'll chat to you tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
You, Sebastian.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you tomorrow.